Tommy, I've got a bit of a problem. I don't remember anything from last season.
You're new. You weren't here last season.
Yeah, no, gotcha.
Tommy, I can't find the studio.
You're standing in, Anne.
Oh, sweet.
Tommy, I'm really looking forward to doing the show, mate.
Yeah, Ted, you're facing the back of the studio again.
Good. The noobs, eh, Tommy?
Yeah.
Running around making stupid mistakes. I remember when I first started and...
You've forgotten your line, haven't you, Luke?
No.
Why don't you blokes say this?
No.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Well, it's going to be a good show. Welcome! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new season of Studio A. It's good to see, after 5 seasons, 5 completed seasons, it's good to see that we're still sticking with our track record of having almost no one in the studio audience. We haven't sold out yet. To all those new viewers who are tuning in for the first time, welcome. And to all those people who have returned from last season, hi Mum. We should get stuck straight into it. I'm sure you guys would have read the news today. If you did, you would know that Meatloaf is coming down under. He's performing for the AFL Grand Final. Plenty of young footy fans were really excited, saying things like, who? And I preferred sausages. He said that the AFL aren't allowed to tell him what to play, but I bet you there's someone in his ear just going, you know what, if you try any of that new experimental shit, you are out. Just the hits, big man, just the hits. If you might have heard about this in the news, Darren Hinch, despite his absence from 3AW, the ratings for his show have actually gone up. This goes to prove that the only thing people like more than Darren Hinch is anyone that isn't Darren Hinch. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but in the US, a weatherman was found asleep in a hot tub next to a dead man who was naked but wearing nothing but a dog collar. Right? Yeah, he resigned from his job and was officially made the first person ever to make Craig Thompson look good. People in the studio audience laugh at that because I had to tell them who Craig Thompson was. But dead guy officially beats hookers on a union card every time. Speaking of hookers, I don't know if you guys heard about this. It's a bit more obscure. In Germany, a city has introduced a parking meter for hookers. What they do is they have to pay $9 into this parking meter. They then get given a ticket and they're allowed to legally work the street for a night. $9 a night! That officially makes it cheaper to park in a German hooker than it does in Melbourne CBD. Now, while we have been on break, the first episode of At Home with Julia went to air. I'm sure some of you guys would have watched it. It was going to be called At the Office with Julia, but they wanted something with a bit more longevity. But while we have, to be honest, I'm a Julia Gillard fan, but while we have been on break, her popularity has stooped to an all-time low. Like, it's gotten to the point where she's going to kick a puppy next week just in the hope it boosts her polls. Her popularity has gotten so low, she's been overtaken in the polls for preferred PM by Tony Abbott, Malcolm Turnbull, Kim Duthie, and gonorrhea. Okay. Well, you can't deny we're off and racing. For the first time this season, I will occasionally get messages from the producer's side of screen, so please let that not be distracting to you. It's just sometimes I was making mistakes and they would correct me on that. Another new thing we have this season is a social media question. We thought, being the Gen Y kids that we are, we'd put a question out there into the Twitter sphere and let you guys answer it, and we'd feedback with some of your answers throughout the show. And I believe the question for this week is, what's the least amount you've paid for sex? No, it's not. Sorry, it's not. It's not. The question is, Beyonce and Jay-Z have had a child, and they want to know what would you call their baby and why? That's the question. Now, I believe the most racist answer wins a prize. No, sorry, that's not true. That's not true. But the best answer. We're going for the best answer wins a prize, and the prize is a hand job from Luke McGregor. No, sorry, no, that's not true either. But we do want your tweets on this, so send us into our Twitter, hashtag at Studio A Melb, as you can see there on the screen. Or you can also get in touch with us on Facebook via the address here. Oh, that was pretty good. That's a pretty good hug. That's the first time I've ever done that. All right. You're not as easily impressed as I am. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a bumper show coming up for you tonight. I was going to tell you what was going to happen, but they don't trust me, so here's a pre-prepared package.
Tonight on Studio A, comedian and TV host Colin Lane, stand-up comedy from Andrew Dawson, and live music from Chris Sebastian.